Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another Black Needle Society rep search application. Sophie is here too. So some bribery. Look at the cuteness. Yeah. Anyway, my name is Pippa. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider just subscribing.
Look what I made.
Sophie's got cheese and crackers for tea. I have been around YouTube for quite a while now. Did have an older channel. Had to create a new one almost a year ago. Holy cow, what a year it has been. So yeah, this is us on our new channel. We did the nice list unboxing, which we loved. We did it every day, and we did it from the 1st of December right through to January 6th, because we had a couple of advents as well.
And I get a puppy next year.
No, this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
This year.
Anywho, lots of work involved in that one. I am in Tasmania. I am Irish, if you hadn't noticed that the accent is a little bit weird. And she is Tasmanian. She doesn't have two heads. Apparently that's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, how did you come up with my floss tube and Instagram name? Well, it's Pippa Brown, but this one is new Pippa Brown, as opposed to the original Pippa Brown. Me. Anywho. Okay. Why do I want to be a Black Needle Society rep? Well, look, I have said this from the get-go. If I'm not a rep, I will still open the boxes on the channel because they are just the business. I have been involved with Black Needle Society for 3 years now. It is coming up to a year 5 in Frogwarts. It is the final year. It is coming up to the final year in the Gilmore Girls. We've got Winter in Stars Hollow, which is the best name ever, Wish. And it is the final 4th pattern, and that's coming up in March. There are a couple of other boxes that come out throughout the year that you don't have to be a subscriber for. And let me just tell you that it is worth having this subscription, and they are a year on the wait list. So if you want to get your name onto the wait list, get it on now. And they are literally just working through the end of 2022 now. So it is going to be a little bit of time before you get your box, even if you do subscribe now. How would I promote the boxes? Well, you know, it is, as you see us, we open boxes and we get to showcase. Sophie sometimes doles out the packages to me as well. It's a little bit different with the boxes because nothing is wrapped up and nothing is really secret once you've opened the box. But for some of the speciality boxes, yeah, there's secrets. There's things that we don't see, but there's always spoilers. So if you're watching any of the other videos, there are quite a few of us who rep and show the videos. So there's Cece, there was Lynn, there was Liz, there was Chloe. Trying to think who else was out there. There's a few names in the groups that promote, and you know, I'm actually meeting Lynn next Monday. I'm so excited. I get to meet one of my floss tubey people, and she's meeting all of us Aussies. It's amazing. She's met Chloe, she's met Felicity, she's met Liz, she's meeting myself. She is meeting Melissa, Patchy Pony. So yeah, we're all kind of making the world a little bit smaller, and they're just doing a cruise around Australia and catching everyone. How did I hear about us, as in the Black Needle Society? I think it was Rachel Ray actually got me onto them in the very beginning, and I joined Frogwarts year 2, and it would have been a short time after that that I became a rep, and it's been history since then. I'm looking up at my boxes. That's what I'm staring at. You can get anything in these boxes, from books that Katie creates or curates even. There's patterns inside the books. There's notebooks. There's the planner if you go onto the website. There are book bags, which they've started getting into. There are project bags. We've had amazing designers like Autumn Lane Stitchery. Aaron has created one of the bags. We have Teresa Kogert, who's designed one of our blankets. We've had quite a few blankets, actually. In the last year, I have 4 4, maybe 5 blankets in the last year. They are just the business. They're the soft mink, and I'm actually sitting on one right now. They're just beautiful and just nice and light to throw over yourself when you're just feeling that little bit of a chill, but you don't necessarily want a heavy weight on you. What else have I got? I mean, we've met just such a fantastic community as well. I've got my frogworts wand made by Aaron, Aaron's husband, because that was something that was offered as part of the frogworts experience. There's so many friends that I have made that we chat with on the group, and collectibles and all kinds of amazing things. Like every night I get to look at one of my little flower pendants in glass that's in the window for the sunset, and I adore that. I get to have my tea every single day out of my frogworts mug that I reuse religiously. I get to use my project bags for, you name it, it gets used. Whether it's specifically for a project that suits the cover. I usually try and match the cover to the type of project. So for the Dark Queen of the Earth, I used an Aboriginal print, but for other bags, we'll use the project bag for the Stars Hollow kit. That's been used now for the last 4 years. We've got a gorgeous mermaid one that was used for something to do with watery stuff, and yeah, you just play with it. I've got so many magnets now, so many of my needle minders from it, so much of our thread jewelry that we've got. So we've got a floss, it's on a ring, and there's a shop front on the ring, but there's collectibles, as in, you know, themed shop fronts. So you can go into the vault and you can buy back order stuff, and some of the stuff has been there for a long time. Some of them is snapped up in a shop because it's so limited. We've also got cooking items, we've got healthcare items, we've got beauty items. I don't think there's anything cross-stitching or even lifestyle related that we probably haven't got at this stage. We've even got the t-shirts, like I'm wearing the Gilmore Girls t-shirt from last year. So it says Rory's going to Yale. I have had 2 comments on this t-shirt. The first one was congratulations to Rory by some older guy who probably doesn't know who the hell Rory is. The second one was from a not from a cross-stitcher. She was from a Gilmore Girls fan, and she was in the chemist, and she said, "Oh my God, I love the Gilmore Girls." And we got chatting, and I got to tell her about my cross-stitch and got to show her about the cross-stitch and all that kind of thing. So even wearing a simple t-shirt breaks down barriers for people. So yeah, it's awesome. Sophie seems to enjoy it. She gets to steal the lollies. If there's ever any lollies, she's gone like a shot. The popcorn, we've had popcorn by a few people that we've made, and it's just been fantastic. So yeah. What's my favoritist item? Oh, the rugs. Oh, and the project, not the project bags, the big bags. Oh, they hold so much. I have 3 of my tote bags, let's call them. They have like a gazillion pockets, and I use them when I'm traveling away for a weekend. I'll pack all my cross-stitch stuff into one of the bags. It even holds my water bottle and, you know, chargers and all that kind of stuff. So they are fantastic. So, and I actually, when I went back to work, I had my frogworts one, and I actually made a point of stopping off at one of the supervisors and saying, "Oh my God, look at this," because his office was kitted out in frogworts, hogwarts kind of theme, and we just got chatting, and it was all kinds of cool. Non-stitchy items, do you always have close at hand while stitching? Ooh, the rug, the blankets. Definitely the blankets. And, sorry, I didn't mention this, the trinket trays. There's trays that you can get. No, actually, I'll take them down, because, anyway. There's trays that you can get where you put 4 snap closures together in the corners. So it goes from a flat plate to a raised kind of bowl. That is right in front of me every time I go stitching. So ordinarily it holds my emery board for nails. If there's ever a catch, I go to my nail file. It holds my beads for doing Dark Queen of the Sea, which I have been so slack on and I have not finished. It holds spare needles. It holds my bee balm, which is just a lip balm that I've got. And otherwise next to me, I've got my glass and it's filled with orts, which is odd random threads. From last year, I actually should put it into one container, but I've got a glass and it holds some extra scissors as well. What is your favorite stitching accessory? Oh, tough one. I use the needle minders constantly. I love the memories that the needle minders hold, but I think it's probably got to be the scissors. The scissors that we've got some beautiful scissors. We've got the mini black scissors. They're gorgeous. I just hope I get my stuff back eventually from my ex, because I don't have a lot of stuff that is really, really precious to me. And so I'm just kind of thinking of what I've got here. I've got scissors here that I use all the time. I managed to kill my buy in a sewing pack scissors, and it was like, okay, happy to retire you and start using my fancy scissors. They're dangerous. I have them on a tether so they actually don't hold onto my seat because they'll stab me. And my mug, like I say, I use my mug. It's actually sitting over there and the tea is stewing now because it's been in there for this video duration. But I use my mug every single day. I bought spares so that in case I smashed one, I would always have my collection. Again, hoping I get my collection back. I've got my year 4 mug sitting up there. It's year 5 this year. Boxes are already gone and probably sold out for year 5. And it is the Order of the Phoenix. It is, I'm going to go blank now. Pink. Ugh. Name is gone. Stupid me. All right. Anyway. What's the favorite item I've seen in a Black Needle Society box? Well, hell, it's everything. I've still got my little plant pot from the growing one. We've got a best of Black Needle Society currently being held up by the mail service because apparently it's snowing over in the States. Like, it's cold. It's summer down here. And we've had rain for the last couple of days, but it's been nice other than that. But yes, I'm hoping to get the best of the box. We actually got a form that we filled in saying what we loved most. So I can't wait to see people's reactions to the best of Black Needle Society. So I'm hoping there'll be a project bag, there'll be floss, there'll be blanket. There's so much. And to pick now over a 4-year period, it's like, yeah, Katie is probably struggling to get some ideas and inspiration. We even got a rubber duck on a soap for frogwarts when it was year 2. And Harry got to meet the Weasleys. And he got to meet Mr. Weasley. And he said, what is the purpose of a rubber duck? And we got a rubber duck that year. So, yeah, on a soap. What vendor are you dying for us to include? Oh, look, the boxes are too big for this now, but Clay by Kim, I would still love to have a Clay by Kim dragon. I have 2 from Agnes's Little Minders, I think it is. I have 2 from Agnes, and yeah, the clay dragons are gorgeous, but Clay by Kim, they're just next level, I think. And because of COVID or whatever, she wasn't shipping internationally. She only makes a very limited number as well, and getting on and getting the things bought and sold on the website was just like a miracle if you're lucky enough to get one. So I haven't been. And as I say, I think the Black Natal Society is probably too big for her to do an order now, because there's, I don't know how many of us are on a regular subscription or the regular boxes. So yeah, if there was something that I would love to get, a clay by Kim. Another vendor, ooh, Carrie Lee, I think it's Carrie Lee, the cake lady. She makes the cake mixes. We've had some gorgeous cake mixes from her, and it's really good from an international point of view, getting a bit of a flavor of how other people cook and eat. So we get some flavors that we maybe wouldn't ordinarily use. So that's been fun. I'd love some more Autumn Lane Stitchery products. And I know Cassie has her own box that she does now for Halloween. But yeah, not getting the treat box, I think that Aaron was part of for the Halloween box, was like, dang, that's gonna hurt. I know it'll be released eventually and I can just sit on the slow train, but it was like, oh man, that would have been a box to get, because Aaron's work is just phenomenal. Love Autumn Lane Stitchery, and Cassie is just amazing to be a friend to as well. So yeah. Any other vendors? Will this Brandy be Stitch Me? She has pulled us out of ditches in the past because she is phenomenal. She has a brick and mortar store now as well though, so yeah, she's always been brilliant. Oh my god, there's so much. Live and Dye LA have done colouring of floss and fabric. Colour and Cotton have done floss and fabric. Yike, that's a tough one. I don't know. Because I'm not a US customer, I don't necessarily know what's out there that we haven't already got. So yeah, I can't necessarily say that would be my dream vendor. Yeah, don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up now. Hope the bribery works with the cute animals. Seriously, I have these patamelons. They're small wallaby-like creatures. They're babies. They're like premature babies. They are not meant to be living in the wild on their own just yet. They have to get another kilo bigger. I've got 4 outside. I've got 4 outside. I've got 5 inside. One is called Lucy.
And Indy.
And Ruby. You done?
But there was 3 that died.
Yes, we did have some poor unfortunates that didn't make it.
From our dog.
No, okay, thank you. So yeah, you'll get to see some of our adventures with our animals. At the moment it's patamelons and they are amazing. We have the biggies, we have the middles, and then we have the little wees. We've got 2 little ones that aren't quite as fluffy as the others, so they need a bit more kind of intensive care, and they're not pink, but yeah. When they're pink, they're really, really delicate, but yeah. We'll go for the more robust ones. And I have 2. They refuse to stay in their pen, so they're going to get grounded soon and get put into a pen that actually has no gaps. Goodness me. Yes, they're fun and games. It does make for interesting times. And now she's chewing my cross stitch. Oh my goodness. Yes. I think I have a photo somewhere on my Instagram actually of me not being able to cross stitch because I had a patamelon in my face. I think that was Indy. He was cheeky. Yes. Oh, now she's chewing my stool. Okay. Hungry. Going to have to get them some food, which they have eaten. They're just being silly. And because they keep jumping out of their pen, they keep leaving their food behind. Silly patties. Anywho.
And the cats leave their food behind too.
Yes. Okie dokie. Okay, craziness is starting. All right, I will see you again. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Yeah, love you guys. And thank you so much for having me as a rep in the past. I have really, really appreciated it. I've so appreciated the friendship. And as I said, regardless, I will still continue to open the boxes on video if I get them. Bye. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.